Beyonce's husband suffered not just one, but two legal setbacks in court this week. That's right, the courts are still open over the break, and lawyers are lawyering, and they're the real winners here, getting richer and richer. Jay-Z's attorney has filed a bunch of motions this month in his ongoing case with Diddy. Remember that shady lawyer from Texas, Tony Buzbee, named Jay-Z publicly as a co-defendant in this lawsuit. An anonymous woman, a Jane Doe, filed suit alleging that when she was just 13 years old, Diddy and Jay-Z performed rape against her. The woman, though, has been called out for inconsistencies in her story when she sat down for an interview with NBC News. Amongst the inconsistencies, she was 13 years old at the time. During the school year, snuck away during the day to go to New York City for the VMAs because the alleged incident happened at a VMAs after party. And she said that when she left the house, her dad picked her up. Her dad had no recollection of driving 5+ hours from Rochester, New York to New York City to go and pick up his daughter, or the suburbs, or wherever the heck this alleged incident happened. Well, the first setback that Jay-Z suffered was he has been trying and pushing to get this woman to name herself. He is trying to get her identity unmasked, and the judge said no. For now. Judge Analisa Torres will allow the plaintiff to keep her identity a secret, but said that she may be required to unmask herself going forward. But for now, she can remain Jane Doe. And she also roasted Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, for trying to fast track the case, which that's what a good lawyer would do, right? But also for being combative. Judge Torres says Carter's lawyers' relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. The court will not fast-track the judicial process merely because counsel demands it. Here, the weight of the factors tips in favor of allowing plaintiff to remain anonymous, at least for this stage of the litigation. The judge did say that, quote, the court intends to revisit this decision at a future date as the court case proceeds. Jay-Z has repeatedly maintained his innocence and accused the lawyer who's been going after Diddy hardcore, Tony Buzbee, of extortion, blackmail, and just all sorts of other allegations, including defamation. Yeah, he amended his lawsuit against Tony Buzbee to include defamation. So while the Jane Doe lawsuit is working its way through the courts, Jay-Z's got his own lawsuit working its way against Tony Buzbee. And meanwhile, Beyonce remains unbothered. So, loss number one, he's not going to get to know Jane Doe's identity yet. And loss number two, you're not fast-tracking this, buddy. Slow your roll. Thoughts on these latest developments? Let me know in the comments section.